G'day guys, I'm Dazza. Welcome to Deadhead Shed. Now I'm about to begin a new project. It's an XD Fairmont Ghia, and I'm going to take you guys through everything I do, from pulling the car down to sanding all the panels, rust repair, painting, engine, everything. So this is installment 1 or episode 1. So sit back and enjoy. Cheers.
Alright, I've removed the bumper bar. Well, actually I didn't remove it, it was already off due to it being broken. You see where it's snapped off. There's the remains there from both sides. So I don't know, I might try and repair it. If not, I'll just grab hold of a decent second-hander. Got to work out what's going on with this tow bar. I'm not sure whether this part here is meant to be on there or not. Whether someone's just added it on. I don't know, the bumper doesn't seem to go over it real well. So yeah, anyway. I've removed the tail lights. I just did that because I'll come over here, they're in really good condition and I really don't want them to be damaged while they're still on the car. So yeah, I also just removed the that cover from inside the boot. It covers the tail lights, the inside of the tail lights of the boot. Now this spare tyre, well, it was pretty badly damaged. I spent about 10 minutes on it this morning, just with a dirty big crowbar. It was just pushed right in. This looks like somebody's moved this car with a forklift or yeah, a tractor with forks on it or something. Yeah, it was just pushed right up. I actually got hold of a boot cut there, spare wheel well, and the bloke tossed in the tank for me. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have to use that. I think I was pretty happy with my 10-minute repair job on this. So yeah, I was pretty happy about that. Saved me heaps of work. So yeah, I'm just going to continue on. Just going to pull that cover off. I'm going to remove the fuel tank. Reason being, it has been lifted underneath, as I said, and it's possible that that tank has got a crack in it or a split. So I'm going to take it out and check it. If it's all good, you know, yeah, I'll use it. If not, actually I may even just use that. It's not worth taking the risk. Just use that one, pretty sure that's in good nick. So yeah, anyway, that's where I'm at with this. Cheers. Okay, I've removed the back panel there, the petrol cover, cap cover. Got to be careful with that, didn't damage this piece of trim. It's already got a bit of a ding in it, but it was already there. So yeah, just got all these bolts holding it on. Pretty straightforward. The corner trims sitting here. Yeah, it just they just slide onto these plastic clips there. Slide in behind that other trim that goes around the indicator. So yeah, when I removed that back piece, I just yeah, slid this out and then slid it off from these clips here, and where it goes over the piece of trim on the back section there. So yeah, I'll be careful I don't damage these. Nothing's cheap these days. I think these a set of these trims, I don't know, might be a couple $100 I guess each side. So yeah, they're certainly worth looking after when you remove them. Don't want to damage them. So yeah, I'll remove that tow bar slash bumper holder, whatever you want to call it, and the fuel tank. I'll do that next. Cheers. I always put the bolts and nuts back on wherever I get them from, whenever I can fit them back on anyway. Because I tend to lose shit. These two top ones were 14 millimeters. The bottom nut was 17. So onto the fuel tank. Now I've had to remove that plate that covers the top of the fuel tank where the fuel lines are connected, and also the power. So yeah, just disconnect those, and then I'll take the final strap off that's holding the tank in. Okay, tank's out. Had a guard that goes in between the wheel well and the spare wheel well and the tank. So yeah, it's a bit bent. That's no big deal. I'll straighten that out. There's the 3 straps that hold the tank in. Yeah, like I said, a couple of fuel lines and a power to the sender. Tank doesn't look too bad. A few scrapes and whatnot. Oh, and a big ding. So yeah, she's yeah, no, it might be alright. Probably blow it up. Bit of compressed air, get that ding out. But I think I'll just go with the other tank. Saves me mucking around with this one. Next I'll remove these trims from around the indicators. Yeah, I've already taken a couple off, as I mentioned earlier. I do write on them just so I know where the hell they go. Just makes life easier later on. I'll put that cover back on. The screws there. Now I've got the tank out, I can actually work on this spare wheel well, because it's hard to say. And yeah, it's still a bit how you're going, but I'll just get it there with a hammer and dolly and just get it a bit better. And yeah, I'll muck around with that for a little bit. Got a little bit of rust in her, not too bad. I got this XD Fairmont Ghia from a fairly dry area. It's got a bit of rust on both sides. A little bit worse on this side than on the driver's side than on the passenger side. It does go up to under the plastic strip here, but I've dealt with worse. So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, here's a rear axle. I have got a diff for it. I've got a ZJ Fairlane. I'll just remove all the parts I need off that for this. It was a 351 V8. So, well, the ZJ was. This Fairmont Ghia is only a 6, but we've got the V8 there, so definitely got to put that in it. So we've got a gearbox for it as well, just a C4. That'll be going in it. Interior on this, well, it has seen better days. We've but it'll do for the time being until I can find the grey interior. Very hard to find something decent that's not torn or sun faded or whatever. So yeah, I'll leave it there. Okay, I'm going to remove these taillight stainless trims. There are 3 nuts in the boot here. Bit hard to see. I'll try and turn a light on the camera. Might be a minute. There we go. So you got one under there, another one there, and another one there. And that's the same on both sides. You can see the plastic clips for that hold the other sections on that I already took off. Underneath there as well. So yeah. Right, I've removed the trim from both sides around the indicators. And got them all here. Plus, I've removed the trim from the boot. These nuts up under here, where are we? There. They just turned. They wouldn't come undone, so I managed to pry the trim off without damaging it. And heaps of shit underneath. But it's off and damage free, so happy days. Cheers. Looks like we have some visitors again today. We get 4 eggs a day. Excellent layers, and we're a family of 4 and we can't keep up with them. So excellent chooks.